Hendricks has blistered it to left center field, and it ain't coming back. And he's still got real estate. He makes it the way.
And we welcome you to Judy Nichols Memorial Field here on the campus of Robbinsville High School for the first round of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association's 1A state playoffs. It is Robbinsville and Mitchell in a pair of first round matchups. There's 32 teams on the west side, and one is vying for a shot in the Western Finals, and of course a win there will take you straight to a state championship. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Graham Star Sports Network. We are your exclusive home for Robbinsville athletics all year long and beyond. Hey fans, Kevin Hensley with you. Bella Eddings will be on camera. Lexi Anderson will be on camera. One's doing video, one's doing still photos, but nonetheless, they're both on camera. And we're glad all of you are with us here on GrahamStarSports.com. We'll be around the corner here in just a few minutes. Mitchell County arrived about 17 minutes ago. They got hung up in the infamous road work that all of our Graham County natives have come to know over the past 2 years. So they're a little late getting here and getting stretched out, but they're working on it, and they're taking infield as we speak. You see on my shirt right here, this shirt's already outdated. 7-time defending Smoky Mountain Conference champions. Well, now we're up to 8. Robbinsville clinched the state title just a week and a half ago, and of course has now got the number 3 seed in the 1A Western bracket. We'll talk more about both teams when we come back, but we just want to let you guys know we are here and we are live. You're watching the Graham Star Sports Network. We are the only authorized and exclusive live stream for this game. We'll be back in just a few minutes, fans. Back live here from Judy Nichols Memorial Field for the first round of the 1A state playoffs here on the Graham Star Sports Network. We are just about set to go. We're going to turn over to the field and our PA announcer, the legendary Rodney Nelson, for our opening introductions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Judy Nichols Memorial Field for the first round playoff game between the Mitchell County Lady Mountaineers and our homestanding Lady Black Knights. Here are the starting lineups. First for Mitchell. Leading off and catching, Gracie English. Batting second and playing third, Zayden Ayers. Batting third and playing shortstop, Emma Cook. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Allie McClellan. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Olivia Ollis. Batting sixth, the DP, Addie Hobson. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Riley Hopper. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Bentley Buchanan. And batting ninth, the right fielder, Gracie Silver. The pitcher is Brianna Nutter. She's the flex. And also number 3, Grace Willis. 8, Emma Holden, and 14, Kylie Miller. All right, Robbinsville, let's hear some noise for your homestanding Lady Knights. Leading off at second base, number 1, KJ Spencer. Batting second is the catcher, number 44, Sophie Roberts. In the 3-hole, third baseman, number 5, Ella Atwell. Batting fourth is the DP, number 10, Presley Taylor. Batting fifth is the starting pitcher, number 99, Naomi Taylor. Batting sixth is the shortstop, number 3, Daphne Barlow. In the 7 hole today is the left fielder, number 25, Lexi Williams. Batting 8th is the right fielder, number 9, Sydney Adams. And batting 9th is the center fielder, number 4, Anna Williams. Also today, our first baseman, number 27, Peyton Oda. Reserves for Robbinsville, number 2, Loxley Burke. Number 7, Novi Dutcher. Number 14, Zeeley Williams. Number 15, Olivia Lewis. Number 20, Ella McGuire. Number 21, Draylee Webster. Number 23, Surrey Waddy. Number 24, Kagan Buchanan. And number 28, Alyssa Vaughn. These are their 17-time and 8-time defending Smoky Mountain Conference champion, Robbinsville Lady Knights. At this time, if you would, please stand and direct your attention to the center field flag as we honor our country with the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
There you see her, fans. That is our starting pitcher, the ace of the staff this year, Naomi Taylor. Taylor coming into today's game with a record of 10-2 on the season, a 1.11 earned run average, and she has, of course, been the go-to for Robbinsville this season. Trying to track down her strikeouts on the year. She's at 83 for the season. Recently signed with Maryville College to cross the Dragon on Highway 129 in Tennessee. So that's where she'll be continuing her talents at the next level. Very proud of this young lady. One of the 2 seniors on this roster. We are just about set to go as the infamous center field croons out across the ballpark. It's packed this afternoon as we expected. It's always a fun atmosphere at Judy Nichols Memorial Field, especially when it's playoff time.
Initial, the pitcher, Gracie English.
Fans, we are set to go with the first round of the state playoffs. And the first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. It comes at 5:02 p.m. in real time. Temperature is 68 degrees. Going to ask for nicer weather this afternoon for softball in Robbinsville. And a big swing and a miss. That is Gracie English at the plate for Mitchell County. Batting .361 on the year. She has homered 4 times and has driven in 15 runs for the Lady Mountaineers. Strike 3 called. She won't do it this time. She'll get struck out looking. 1 batter, 1 out.
The third baseman, Zayden Ayers.
And here's Zayden Ayers, the third baseman. She's batting .351 on the season. She has homered twice and driven in 14 runs for Mitchell County. That ball's in the dirt. Count goes to 1-0. Once again, thank all of you for joining us here on pay-per-view. Every time you buy a pay-per-view ticket to watch Knights Athletics, you help out the cause. The donation portion of the proceeds goes right back to the program that you bought a ticket to watch. So the Lady Knights softball program will see a cut of this afternoon. And as we progress through the playoffs, we plan to be with them all the way to the state finals. Swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch coming, and it'll dance out of the zone just a little wide. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball roped into right field. That'll be a single for Sydney Adams to retrieve. So a 1-out hit for Mitchell County here in the top of the first. Brings up to the plate.
The shortstop, Emma Cook.
Well, that was perfect timing. Emma Cook will step up to the plate. Junior shortstop. She's batting .339, 1 home run, and 7 RBIs for Miss Cook. 1 on, 1 out, popped up in the center field, but playable, and Williams will make the catch. And that is the 2nd out.
Now batting the first baseman, Allie McClellan.
Allie McClellan will step in now. Another junior, .262 average, no homers this year, but she does have 5 RBIs. 1 triple, 4 doubles for Miss McClellan. Watching the first round of the state playoffs here on the Graham Star Sports Network. And that one fouled off to the net. 1-1 is the count. Home plate umpire today is the one and only Carl Junaluska. Very consistent umpire behind the plate. And that one will catch the zone right at the knees. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Allie McClellan here in the top of the first. We've got the 1A bracket over here. I'll get to that in the bottom portion of this inning. Around all my notes I've got scrumpled up here. And a breaking ball will get her down swinging. 2 strikeouts, a hit, 1 stranded. We'll go to the bottom of the first here in Graham County. The Lady Knights are coming up. There is no score.
Leading off the bottom of the first for the Lady Knights, 2nd baseman, KJ Spencer.
And we are back with KJ Spencer, freshman 2nd baseman for Robbinsville, batting .250 on the year. She's doubled once, but she has 9 RBIs on her credit line. And let's see how Robbinsville does on offense here in the bottom of the first. First pitch delivered by Brianna Nutter will be a ball. Count is 1-0. Miss Nutter with a 7.61 earned run average on the season. 46 strikeouts to her credit. She is a sophomore for the Lady Mountaineers, and we hope there's plenty of Mitchell County fans watching with us this afternoon. The cow is okay, don't worry, fans. The only common opponent between both these schools this year is Owen. Robbinsville played Owen way back in the middle of March and defeated him 6-1, and that was at Black Mountain. The War Lassies swept Mitchell in the season series 18-3, 13-3. Your final scores. Upstairs, and Miss Spencer did not offer at it. Count is 3 balls, 1 strike on KJ Spencer. Popped up foul, and it will go into the bamboo. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And it is going to be popped up into the field on our right. Still full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Spencer working a lengthy at bat to begin Robbinsville's side of the offense. First inning sponsor, as you see on the bottom left corner of the screen, Blevins Insurance Agency here in Robbinsville. I want to thank them for being one of our 5 season-long sponsors. There are plenty of chances to sign up and get on board with us for the 2025-26 calendar, where we look to always improve and expand what we're doing here at the Gramstar Sports Network. And Spencer will golf that one in the left center field, and it will drop for a bloop single to begin things for Robbinsville. And KJ's got some wheels on her. Be not fooled. Here will be catcher Sophie Roberts.
Catcher Sophie Roberts.
Roberts grounds the first one she sees into right field, and it will get through for a hit, and then there's an error to progress her to third base. Spencer's going to score all the way from first, and it's 1-0 here in Robbinsville.
Roberts credited with a single, no RBI. Spencer scores on the air.
And that will bring up third baseman
The third baseman,
Ella Atwell.
Atwell.
Kagan.
Number 24, Kagan Buchanan is the courtesy runner at second base for Roberts.
So Kagan Buchanan has also trotted out of the dugout to courtesy run for the catcher. Still nobody out. Always good to hear an extended cut of Into the Jungle. Low ball 1. Buchanan takes off for third, and she'll get there standing up. No trouble. It was, yes. Swing and a miss, big cut by Atwell, which comes up empty. Count runs to 1-1 here in Robbinsville. We set a packed house. They're lined up around the outfield fence. They're lined up in front of the new concession stand, and they are short lined up behind the grandstand here at home plate where we're at. Fly ball to right field, and that will not be caught. Oh my, that's another score on an error for Robbinsville. Back-to-back errors for the right fielder.
Atwell reaches on the air, credited with the RBI. Now batting the team feed, Presley Taylor.
And Presley Kaler will step in now. Kaler batting .385 on the season. She has 14 RBIs to her credit. 7 doubles, 1 triple. I didn't get a chance to mention Ella Atwell is batting .442, and of course Sophie Roberts is at .413. And she slices that one to left field. It'll be through for a hit. Still nobody out. Going all the way home, and she'll slide in under the tag. Will miss Atwell. It is an RBI single for Presley Kaler, and it's 3-0.
Taylor has an RBI single. Now batting the pitcher, Naomi Taylor.
Naomi Taylor will be the batter. And still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Stopped in the dirt. Count is 1-0. Count is 1-0 on Naomi Taylor. And she'll send that one back up the middle. It's played off a hop. Kaler stops at second, Taylor at first. And the Kaler-Taylor combo is on the base path with 1 out. Taylor batting .389 on the season. I'm sure she just extended that. And we're going to have a courtesy runner come out for Miss Taylor as Daphne Barlow takes her warm-up swings. It's going to be Ella McGuire, it looks like. It's going to run for Naomi Taylor.
Number 20, Ella McGuire is the courtesy runner for Taylor at first base. Now batting the shortstop, Daphne Barlow.
And Barlow's first pitch will be fouled off into the field. Count is 0-1. Barlow batting .463. And if I've got my numbers right, well, I'm 1 off. I'm sorry. I was going to say she was leading the team in batting average. We'll see that young lady that's doing so next. Raked and under the base, third baseman's glove, I beg your pardon. And everybody stops. Bases are chocked full of Lady Knights for the freshman, Lexi Williams.
The left fielder, Lexi Williams.
Williams leads the team in average. She's at a .556 mark for the season. She's homered once, 12 RBIs, 4 doubles. Just one heck of a softball player. First pitch she sees is fouled off to the right. Count is 0-1. Williams has more than earned a spot in the starting lineup for Billy Knights, Lady Knights, this season. Fly ball to right field, deep. It will drop before it gets to the fence, but it's at the fence. One runner scores. That's Presley Kaler. Here comes Ella McGuire. Barlow stops at third. It's a 2-run double for Lexi Williams.
Doubles in, 2 runs.
And it's 5-0.
Now batting the right fielder, Sydney Adams.
Sydney Adams will look to continue the fun. Still only 1 out in the inning. I beg your pardon, no outs in the inning, excuse me. I am so sorry. Adams batting .333 on the year. 1 double and 4 RBIs to Miss Adams' credit. Wild pitch, and everybody's going to stay put. That one got a great bounce off the backstop. Just a bit outside. Our new DJ, Alexis Miller, right on top of it as well. That one misses. Count goes to 2 balls and a strike. Still nobody out. And Adams swings at one, careening in on her and up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Zelie Williams and Novi Dutcher over here to our right, fetching balls out of the field. Good stop in the dirt by Gracie English, catcher for Mitchell County. Counts full, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on for Robbinsville. And Adams swings at one upstairs. And it will leave the ballpark. Jacob Nelms will get a hand on it. Fouled back, and it will make it splash definitively into Mountain Creek. As they really can't get the balls replenished quick enough here at the ballpark. Keep having to bring fresh ones out of the dugout. Count still full. And that time she straightens it out to left center field. It will drop in the gap. Scoring will be Barlow. Here comes Lexi Williams. Another 2-run double for Robbinsville. And it's 7-0.
Two more. Now batting the center fielder, Anna Williams.
Brings up to the plate Anna Williams. batting .268 on the season, no home runs. She has 4 RBIs, and she might have 5. There it is. Here comes Sydney Adams, as Robbinsville is just pounding away here in the bottom of the first. An 8-run inning thus far. Still nobody out. That is 3 doubles for Robbinsville in this inning. Was it? And we got a conference at the mound.
With a double and an RBI.
And Robbinsville is set to bat around as KJ Spencer is due up next. Presley Kaler is the...
Robbinsville, the second baseman, KJ Spencer.
Yeah, you see a conference taking place inside the circle with Mitchell County. Head coach is Doug Willis. Trying to get everybody calmed down and on the same page. Nobody out. Robbinsville is just pouring on offense at will here in the bottom of the first. And that one in the dirt gets away. Williams will stop at third. She rounded third, so they will credit her with a stolen base despite it being a wild pitch. Counts 1-0. Another good stop. 2-0. And that one fouled back, caught Mr. Junaluska's face guard.
Good old face, man.
I just saved Carl's life right there. 2-1 the count. Anna Williams at third. Sophie Roberts in the on-deck circle. And KJ Spencer at the plate. She's singled to begin this onslaught. And that one broke back across the zone. 2-2 the count. 8 hits for Robbinsville in this inning. And here's the 2-2. And she'll chop that one, pick it up out of the ground. And it'll make it 9-0 on the RBI single.
Spencer with the RBI single. Now batting the catcher, Sophie Roberts.
Sophie Roberts, the batter.
Low right, swing home.
And that one catches the plate. 0-1 the count. And Roberts reaches again, and that one's sent to the field. Some tall bushes. Counts 0-2.
Don't wait.
Alexis Miller right on top of it. Here's the 0-2. And she'll straighten that out and split the gap in right center field. KJ off to the races. They're going to send her home. Roberts stops at first with a long RBI single. It's 10-0 Robbinsville. And sure Miss Buchanan will be back out to run for Sophie. And she will. Here's Ella Atwell, who reached on an error in the earlier part of this inning.
Ella Atwell, third base.
And that one in the dirt. 1-0 the count. Upstairs and throw down to second. It's going to be wide of the bag. Buchanan will take the base. 2-0 the count on Ella Atwell. 10, Robbinsville runs in. Still nobody out.
That is correct.
Fouled off, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Everybody's batting is scored except the runner on base.
And another one fouled off into the pasture. Boy, Lady Knights are just sending balls all over the perimeter of this ballpark this afternoon. Counts 2-2. Outside, count runs full. Well, will laid off. 3-2 the count. And that one grounded up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and that is the first out of the inning. And it comes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 batters into the inning.
Now batting the DB, Presley Taylor.
Taylor, the batter. Want to know the count on Presley Taylor. Upstairs, 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Now here in the bottom of the first. Up and in. And the count runs to 3-0 on Presley Taylor, who's the DP. She's batting for Peyton Odom at first base. Smoky Mountain Conference is stocked full of playoff games today in softball. 4-pitch walk to Presley Taylor. And that will summon Naomi Taylor back up to the plate. Robbinsville Black Knights baseball team
Naomi Taylor.
unfortunately did not make the postseason race. We'll have a recap of their season finale at Cherokee last Thursday. And a pitch out to try and keep Buchanan honest over third. Strike counts 0-1. As we were saying, we'll have a recap of the season finale in this week's edition of the Graham Star, which we'll put together tonight and have on newsstands for all of you faithful readers tomorrow afternoon. Outside, 1-1 to Taylor. Hiawassee Dam hosting South Stanley in the first round today. As we go through the conference matchups, Murphy is hosting Cornerstone Charter Academy. And first, Taylor with a single to left field will bring in the 11th Robbinsville run of this inning in Kagan Buchanan. Giving RBI to Taylor, her first one of the ball game.
McGuire courtesy runner number 20 at first base for the pitcher Taylor. Now batting the shortstop.
Here
Barlow.
is Daphne Barlow back up. Strike is in there, 0-1. Presley Taylor at second, Ella McGuire at first. Swain County is hosting Mountain Heritage in the first round today at Bryson City. It's a stone's throw away from here. And Cherokee softball also cracked the playoff grid. They are at South Davidson. Boy, that's a long hike for the Lady Braves this evening. Have to go to Davidson County. Andrews and Hayesville did not qualify for the postseason. 2-1 the count on Daphne Barlow. Pitch is swung on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And make that 12 hits as Barlow sends it into center field. They'll hold up Kaler at third. Bases loaded again with one out for Lexi Williams. Or excuse me, yeah, it is Lexi Williams. I apologize. It is Lexi's turn. I saw Sydney jog up to the plate and it threw me off. Sydney Adams is due up next. Adams had a 2-run double earlier in this inning. Takes one on the outside corner, 0-1 the count. Popped up foul and into the thicket. 0-2 on Lexi Williams. Fly ball to right field. It will drop for a single. Kaler scores, and that's all we're going to have across the plate. 12-0 Robbinsville. RBI single for Lexi Williams.
Williams fitted with an RBI single. Now batting the right fielder, Sydney Adams.
Sydney Adams is up in the batter's box now. Bases still loaded, one out. Good stop once again by Gracie English. Might have had a few more runs across if not for English's work behind the plate. She's done a great defensive job for Mitchell County. 13 hits, 12 runs, one out. And that one catches the plate, 1-1 the count. Alexi Anderson out taking photos for this week's edition of the Graham Star. Bella Eddings directly next to me running our video camera, doing a great job with that as well. Swung on and missed. Adams swung at one in the dirt. 1-2. Hopped up a mile high over the infield. Who wants it? It'll be first baseman Allie McClellan that'll make the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting the center fielder, Anna Williams.
Anna Williams up with 2 outs. Low, ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, foul. Right past head coach Billy Knight, by the way, who didn't offer at it, oddly enough. One and one the count. Swing and a miss, chased one outside and up. Ball and 2 strikes. Let's see, we got Ella McGuire at third base. Daphne Barlow at second, or Lexi Williams, beg your pardon, at second. And back up the middle. That'll bring in another run. Make that 2. Williams stops at second. And it was a 2-run single. And she makes it to second base.
The second baseman, KJ Spencer.
On the air. And we're back round again. Fly ball to center field. KJ Spencer will fly out. And after 19 batters come across the plate for Robbinsville here in the bottom of the first, 14 runs score. And a lot of damage done. We'll go to the second inning here in Graham County. Stay with us, everybody. All right, fans, it is the top of the second here at Judy Nichols Memorial Field after a lengthy bottom of the first. Mitchell is back on offense, and the first pitch from Naomi Taylor zings a little too high, and Sophie Roberts has to go to the backstop and retrieve it. Count is 1-0. Batter at the plate is center fielder Olivia Ollis, who made the last out in that drubbing that we just witnessed. No easy way to say that. 14 runs, 14 hits, 13 earned. 19 batters come to the plate for Robbinsville in that inning. And she laid off, but it's called a strike. Up and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Miss Alice. Alice batting .385 on the season. She's got 3 doubles and 16 RBIs. And she's got a strikeout on her resume thanks to Naomi Taylor. That's her 3rd of the ball game. 1 out.
Now batting the DP, Addie Hobson.
Addie Hobson will step in now, the DP today. Freshman for Mitchell, batting .288 on the year. 4 RBIs, 3 doubles for Miss Hobson. And that one, they want to know the count. Hard to even find a seat in here today, fans. That's a good sign. And it'll only get more packed as we go deeper into the playoffs. That one caught the corner of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second round is scheduled to be held Friday. And we'll be here with you. Don't worry, fans. May have a little bit of a skeleton crew, but nonetheless, myself and Bella Eddings will be here to cover the game for you. Fouled off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The winner of this game will play the winner of South Stokes and Polk County on Friday, the 14 versus the 19 seed. South Stokes is not South Stokes. South Stokes, well, fans, let's just say not a popular team around these parts. Might have put Robbinsville out a couple of times in the postseason over the past few years. Polk County was scheduled to play Robbinsville in the season finale on May 2nd. That game ended up being canceled. Another strikeout for Naomi Taylor. That's 4 today for the senior. Riley Hopper, the second baseman, will step up to the plate. Batting .353, she has tripled, doubled, and has 6 RBIs. First pitch is upstairs. Count is 1-0. All of you are welcome here at the Grand Star Sports Network anytime we go live, whether you are a Lady Knight or a Lady Mountaineer. You are very much welcome. Glad all of you have joined us for the first round playoff live stream here this afternoon. In the dirt, 2-0. Sophie Roberts jogs back to pick it up from the backstop. And here's the pitch. Grounded right back up the middle off of Taylor's glove, so it'll be a 1-4-3 putout, and that will end the top of the second. And we'll go to the bottom of the inning. 14-0. It's all Lady Knights at the moment here on GramStarSports.com. First pitch to Sophie Roberts begins the bottom of the second with a foul ball. Count is 0-1. One and one the count. Fly ball to left center field, but playable. It'll be caught by Olivia Alice, and that's the first out. Here's Ella Atwell. Probably will not know until after we go off the air who Robbinsville will be playing in the second round Friday, so join us on social media. Follow us at the Graham Star. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and that's it. That's all we're getting on. We're not starting a TikTok. Not anytime soon, anyway. Line directly at the second baseman and caught. Riley Hopper snatches the ball out of thin air, and there's 2 outs.
Now batting the DP, Presley Kaler.
Presley Kaler will bat now. 2 outs. And she'll rope the first one she sees in the left center field and split the gap. That'll turn into a 2-bagger for the sophomore Presley Kaler. And here's Naomi Taylor. Looks like we'll have a pinch runner for Presley Kaler before Taylor steps up to the plate as Billy Knott tries to get his depth chart emptied out.
Number 24, Kagan Buchanan, is the pinch runner for Kaler.
I got the lineup of cars straightened out. Both dugouts. And they got a special chant for Miss Taylor in the dugout. That's nice. Counts 1-0. 4 strikeouts inside the circle today, and at the plate, she is 2 for 2 with an RBI. Catches the plate on the outside, 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1. It is going to be just a bit outside. Counts 2 balls and 1 strike. Raked down the third baseline, fair ball, and it will advance Miss Buchanan to third, but that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. 1 stranded. Robbinsville does no damage here in the bottom of the 2nd, and we will be right back after 2 full. 14-0 is the score. 1 hit today for Mitchell County as we are back live. It's the top of the 3rd. New pitcher for Robbinsville is Presley Kaler. That pitch swung on and missed. Right off the bat, count is 0-1. Kaler with a 1.95 earned run average this season, 4-1 record, and she has recorded 30 strikeouts. Also, a couple other changes. Draylee Webster's now catching. That pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Draylee Webster now catching behind the plate. Surrey Waddy is at third base. Low and in the dirt. Count goes to 2-2. Mitchell with just 1 hit this afternoon. Bentley Buchanan, 375 average, looking to change that. Count is going to now run full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the 3rd inning. Chopped foul. As she got a piece of it. Only hit so far came in the top of the 1st for Mitchell. A 1-out single for Zayden Ayers, 3rd baseman. She hit that one to right field. And in the dirt, that's going to be ball 4, so a leadoff walk will give Mitchell County just its 2nd base runner of the afternoon.
Now batting the right fielder, Gracie Silver.
Gracie Silver will now step in, a junior for Mitchell. 269 average, 1 double, 2 RBIs. Outside, 1-0 the count.
Keep your arm close to your body, Chris.
dirt and inside. 2-0 the count. Counts 2 balls and 1 strike. That one found in the zone on the outside corner. And count goes to 3-1. And that one's upstairs. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued by Kaler to begin the top of the 3rd inning. And it will bring back to the top of the lineup card Gracie English, the catcher, is due
Now
up.
batting the catcher, Gracie English.
English struck out looking to begin this ball game. Two on and nobody out now. Mitchell finally has a chance to do some damage here in the top of the 3rd inning. There's a strike as Kaler is trying to get settled in inside the circle. That may be the way to do it. Fouled back to the backstop, and it's a quick 0-2 deficit for Miss English. In the dirt, good stop by Webster. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, so she strikes out again, and that's the first strikeout for Presley Kaler. Here's Zayden Ayers,
Now batting the 3rd baseman, Zayden Ayers.
who to this point is still the only Mitchell batter with a hit in this ball game. Good stop. 1-0 the count. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Pitch catches the zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2 the count. Grounded to Waddy. She'll take it to the bag and get the force out. 5 unassisted. 2 runners still on for Mitchell, but now 2 outs.
Ayers reaches on the fielder's choice, brings to the plate shortstop, Emma Cook.
All right, 1 out, any base.
Want to know the count. As the batter is Emma Cook. Cook flew out to center field in her only plate appearance so far. Just misses outside. 2-1 the count.
Come on now.
Come get her, Press.
Swing and a miss. But looks like she might have tipped it as well. Either way, it's a 3-2 count on Miss Cook. And that will do the trick. Strikes are out. And Kaylee with 2 strikeouts in this inning. Strands 2 runners. Bottom of the third coming up here in Robbinsville. 14-0 advantage, Lady Knights. All right, fans, we're back for the bottom of the third inning. 14-0 Lady Knights. Daphne Barlow is leading off. Upstairs, count goes to 2-0. Popped up foul, and it will careen off the first base dugout. 2-1 the count. Low inside, 3-1 the count on Daphne Barlow. Lexi Williams in the on deck circle. And she'll draw a walk to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting the left fielder, Lexi Williams.
And it looks like Loxley Burke has came out to pinch hit next for Sydney Adams. Showing bunt, changed her mind, throw to second. Barlow's there standing.
Oh, it's fine score right here now. Let's go. All right.
Fly ball to shallow right field. It will drop. Barlow will stop at third. Williams at first. Walk in a single. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Here's Loxley Burke to pinch hit for Sydney Adams.
Pitch hitting for Sydney Adams, number 2, Loxley Burke.
We'll, of course, recap this and all the latest and greatest news from around Graham County, including a very newsworthy school board meeting this morning. And much more exciting news covering the Spring Fest at Stecoa over the weekend. Much, much more. Never a reason to miss an edition of the Graham Star. Out off the net. And the count is 0-1. Foul back, count is 0-2. Pitch misses, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grounded into center field. Barlow will score, and nobody else will. 15-0. And that actually will end the ball game. 3 innings and 15 runs later, Robbinsville and Mitchell County have got the first round playoff game in the book. The Lady Knights move on to the second round of the postseason. We'll have it for you here at GrahamStarSports.com. Thank you all for tuning in. And for Bella Eddings, Lexi Anderson, I'm Kevin Hensley, wishing all of you a great rest of your Tuesday evening.
And Roberts has blistered it to left center field, and it ain't coming back. And he's still got real estate. He may go the way